Dear friends, welcome to the video content on probability. Probability definition. Let's start with the definition. Probability by definition is the measure of likelihood of an event to occur. It is the consideration of all the possibilities and then mathematically finding the chances of each of the possibilities being true. Now, how do we consider all possibilities and measure their certainties? Let's find out with some examples. Random experiments. For understanding probability, we need to understand where exactly does the concept of probability comes into picture. Probability exists where there is uncertainty or unpredictability. For example, we demonstrate some random experiments here. Random experiments are the experiments which have unpredictable or uncertain outcomes. However, if we know the possible outcomes and all of them are equally likely, it is easier to find the probability of such outcomes. Some examples of such random experiments are tossing coins, drawing cards, and rolling dice. Tossing coins. Let's begin with coins. Each coin has two faces, heads and tails. They both have equal probability. Probability of each of them is half. If we think carefully, we see that probability of getting neither heads nor tails is 0, since it is not possible to get none of them after tossing the coin. Next we have dices. A dice is a cube which has 6 faces which are numbered from 1 to 6 using dots. Chances of getting any of those 6 faces as top face are equally likely as the dice is a well balanced and unbiased. So, there are total 6 possible outcomes which are distinct from each other. Hence, there is one chance out of 6 to get a desired number. Hence, the probability of each of them is 1 by 6. If we notice that all the numbers are less than 7, hence we can also say that the probability of getting a number less than 7 is 6 by 6, that is 1, because it is a sure event. Moving on, we have playing cards. In each deck of cards, there are a total of 52 cards of 4 types. These are divided into spades, hearts, clubs and diamonds, each of which have 2 to 10 numbered cards, and jack, queen, king and ace. We always shuffle the cards before performing any experiment. Thus, the probability of getting any of them is 1 by 52. Since there are a total of 4 queens in the deck, probability of getting the queen is 4 by 52, which is 1 by 13. Similarly, there are 2 red kings, hence probability of getting a red king is 2 by 52, which is 1 by 26. Trial. From these 3 experiments, we learned how to calculate probability for random experiments in general. Now, we will learn about the basic concepts involved in finding probability. First is a trial. When we try to perform an experiment to find the actual outcome, it is called a trial. Tossing 2 coins at a time is a trial. Rolling a dice is a trial. Drawing 3 cards from a deck is a trial. Sample space. Next is sample space. It is the collection of all the possible outcomes of an experiment. Example, when we roll a dice, the sample space is the set of all the outcomes. If we take a dice roll experiment, the sample space would be a set consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If we toss 2 coins, the sample space would be head head, head tail, tail head and tail tail. Event. When we perform a trial, the outcome of that trial or the experiment is what we call as an event. Event is a subset of sample space. For example, the event which corresponds to the rolled dice showing 2 is the subset of the sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Compound event. This is an event which is the combination of 2 or more outcomes of the trials. For example, the event that dice rolled shows an even number is a combination of 3 different events, that is, the events 2 and 4 and 6. Occurrence of an event. Now, When do we say that some event has occurred? If the outcome of any trial satisfies the conditions required for it to become a part of the event, it is said that the event has occurred. For example, if we are looking for the probability of getting an odd number on a rolling die, getting 2 or 4 or 6 will signify that the event has not occurred, and getting any of the numbers from 1, 3 and 5 will signify that the event has occurred. Probability. Taking all the definitions into consideration, we come to the conclusion that probability is the ratio of the number of trials when the event occurs to the total number of the trials performed. Probability can never be less than 0, and it can neither be more than 1. Probability is always between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1. Here, the probability 0 indicates that an event is impossible, and the probability 1 indicates that the event is a sure event. In short, the formula for probability is probability of an event E is the number of occurrences of the event E divided by the total number of occurrences in the sample space, which is S. Test yourselves. The following are a few questions for you. Please revise the concept on your own. This content was developed under Akash School project. This project is funded by NMEICT and MHRD Government of India. If you wish to contact us, please mail us at the given email ID. Thank you for watching this content.